Night of the Year. This is a tradition that goes back a lot of years, and I really mean it. This is one of the most fun nights of the whole year. I will let Ms. Hinker take over. She will have the judges introduce themselves, and you owe a lot to those judges for giving us their expertise. Congratulations to all of you, because every one of you had to do this, and that's not easy, and it takes courage and a lot of hard work. And in particular, congratulations to those in front who are about to blow you away with their performances. So congratulations all. Let's turn it over to Ms. Hinker for the Macbeth night.
It's an annual event. You will remember this when you graduate. I'm so excited to have this year kick it off with these amazing performances. I would like to introduce our amazing judges in the back. We have Will Shotwell, Linda Sarnioki, and last year's winner, Natalie Bonilla. And I would love to thank our tech crew, Scott Seraphine and Dylan Kim. Thank you so much. All right, you all know what's on the line. First place brings home a party for their class. It's like a big deal. We do have prizes. We have prizes for our first, second, and third place winners. However, as Mr. Mack suggested, everyone here is an amazing winner. All of you won for your classes. That's a huge deal. Congratulations to one and all. Big round of applause for all our winners. All right, without further ado, just to let you guys know, we normally do this in alphabetical order. So first up is Caroline Coia doing Lady Macbeth's speech out.
Yet here's a spot. Out, Tim, spot. Out, I say. 1, 2. Why, then 'tis time to do it. Hell is murky. Fie, my lord, fie. A soldier and a field. What need we fear who knows it, when none can call our power to account? Yet, who would have thought the old man to have had so much blood in him? The Thane Fife had a wife. Where is she now? What? Will these hands never be clean? No more of that, my lord. No more of that. You mar all with this starting. Here's the smell of the blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Ah! Ah! Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown. Look not so pale. I tell you yet again. Banquo's buried. He cannot come out on his grave. To bed. To bed. There's knocking at the gate. Come, 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 come. Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed. To bed. To bed.
Next up, Fiona Connolly. Is this a dagger?
Is this a dagger which I see before me, the handle toward my hand? Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. Art thou not, fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind? A false creation proceeding from the heat-oppressed brain? I see thee yet, in form as palpable as this which now I draw. Thou marshalest me the way that I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. Mine eyes are made the fools of the other senses, or else worth all the rest. I see thee still, and on thy blade and dudgeon, gouts of blood, which was not so before. There is no such thing. It is the bloody business which informs thus to mine eyes.
Next up, Julia Dawson.
Was the Hope drunk? Wherein you dressed yourself? Hath it slept since? And wakes it now to look so green and pale at what it did so freely? From this time, such I account thy love. Art thou afeard to be the same in thine own act and valor as thou art in desire? Wouldst thou have that which thou esteemest, the ornament of life? And live a coward in thine own esteem, letting I dare not wait upon I would, like the poor cat in the adage.
Up next, Max Fosland.
Here's a knocking indeed. If a man were porter of Hellgate, he should have old turning the key. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there in the name of Beelzebub? Here's a farmer who hangs himself on the expectation of plenty. Come in time. Have napkins enough about you, here you'll sweat for it. Knock, knock. Who's there in the other devil's name? Faith. Here is an equivocator that could be in either scale against either scale, who committed treason enough, for God's sake, yet could not equivocate to heaven. Oh, come in, equivocator. Knock, knock. Who's there? Here is an English tailor, come hither for stealing out of a French hose. Come in, tailor. Here you may roast your goose. Knock, knock, knock. Never at quiet. What are you? This place is too cold for hell. I'll devil porter no further. Now, I thought to have let in some of every profession down the primrose way to the everlasting bonfire. Anon, anon.
Up next, Brady Grustas.
We have scorched the snake, not killed it. She'll close and be herself, whilst our poor Malice remains in danger of her former tooth. But let the frame of things disjoint. Both the worlds suffer, ere we will eat our meal in fear, and sleep in the afflictions of these terrible dreams that shake us nightly. Better be with the dead, whom we, to gain our peace, have sent to peace, than on the torture of the mind to lie in reckless ecstasy. Duncan is in his grave. After life's fitful fever, he sleeps well. Treason has done his worst. Nor steel, nor poison, malice, domestic, foreign levy, nothing can touch him further! Thanks.
Andrea Gura.
Okay, should I have a volunteer, please? What beast was it then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man. To be so much more than what you were, you would have been so much more than man. Nor time nor place did then adhere, yet you would make both. They have made themselves, and their fitness now does unmake you. I have given suck, and know how tender 'tis to love the babe that milks me. I would, but it was smiling in my face, have plucked my nipple from his boneless gums, and dashed the brains out had I so sworn as you have done to this.
Up next, Kayla Robinson.
Wherefore was that cry?
The queen, my lord, dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. Creeps in this petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted pools the way to dusty death. Out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Up next, Eleanor Streit.
heads. Satan, I am sick at heart when I behold Satan, I say. This push will cheer me ever, or deceit me now. I've lived long enough. My way of life has fallen into the sere, the yellow leaf, and that which should accompany old age as honor, love, obedience, troops of friends I must not look to have, but in their stead curses, not loud but deep, mouth, honor, breath, which the poor heart would fain deny and dare not. Satan!
And our final contestant for the evening, Vithoontien.
The raven himself is hoarse. That croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, you spirits, that tend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here and fill me from the crown to the toe top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood. Stop the access and passage to remorse, that no compunctious visitings of nature shake my felt purpose, nor keep peace between the effect and it. Come to my woman's breast and take my milk for gold, you murdering ministers, wherever your sightless substances you wait on nature's mischief. Come, thick night, and pour thee in the dunnest smoke of hell, that my keen knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blankets of the dark to cry, hold! Hold! Thank you.
All right, while the judges confer, I would like to have one more round of applause for all of our contestants. All right, so before we do the announcements, Natalie, Will, and Linda are going to do the announcements. Mr. Shotwell, I'm sorry. We are going to, first of all, I just want to say this may be the most impressive set of performances we've had since I've been here. So I have no idea how they decided, but they are going to announce the winners, and Miss McMullen has done the prizes for 3rd, 2nd, and 1st place, and she's amazing. They're going to be awesome, so you're going to love it. And so when you, as you're announced, why don't you come on up and come forward and take a little bow and accept your prize. All right, without further ado, starting with 3rd place.
I would just like to say on behalf of the judges, Mrs. Hinker stole our thunder in saying this was an extraordinary set of performances. About halfway through, I leaned over to Mrs. Sarniopi and I said, this is going to be really hard. And it was extraordinarily hard to decide amongst you all. You all did an excellent job. So congratulations to everybody, first of all.
Okay, starting with 3rd place,